Election Commission, in fact, has invited political parties and their leaders amid the voter list manipulation charge. The Election Commission has called parties for a discussion. EC says that this is a bid to strengthen the electoral process, and issues, remember, had been raised by the Congress and the TMC. Even the Aam Aadmi Party has been speaking about it, and all this happened inside the parliament as well. So now the Election Commission has called political parties to come and join them to try and, allay these fears. So this became an electoral process, and the electoral, as per the Congress and the TMC, the Aam Aadmi Party, there is a voter list fraud which is going on, and that needs to be addressed. An Election Commission has now post that invited the political parties for a discussion. My colleague Akhilesh Sharma joins us with more details on this story. Akhilesh, important bid by the Election Commission to try and allay the fears that the opposition parties have, specifically in terms of the voter list manipulation charge.
When Mr. Gyanesh Kumar took over as the Chief Election Commissioner, in the first meeting when he called all the DOs and also the EROs and the COs, he told them very clearly that they should interact with the party leaders and they should invite the suggestions or any kind of action which is required on their part. And he also instructed that by 31st March 2025, an action taken report should be submitted to the Election Commission on all the suggestions given by those local political leaders. Now he has written a letter to all the presidents of the political parties and the senior leaders, inviting them for a mutually convenient time to have a meeting to invite suggestions and also how to strengthen the electoral process. It's a very significant step in the sense that recently we have seen, in fact yesterday also, during the first day of the second session of second part of the budget session, when Rahul Gandhi and other political leaders objected and raised the issue of EPIC and also about the voters list. So in that context, it's very important that today the Chief Election Commissioner has written a letter to all the political party leaders and also asked them to give suggestions by April 2025 regarding any change which is required to strengthen the electoral democratic process.
Akhilesh, also at this moment, let me ask you this: has there been any because Rahul Gandhi and the TMC and some other political parties wanted a discussion on this in the parliament. Is it to try and see in that context as well that at least the opposition parties will, if they get some satisfactory answers, the parliament discussion could be avoided?
Well, these two are different things because as far as the discussion in Parliament is concerned, that is something which has to be decided by the Speaker or the Chairman of the Rajya Sabha. But as far as the Election Commission is concerned, it's very clear that all those allegations which are being made about the EPIC number and about the duplication, they have issued a detailed press release and saying very clearly that there was some duplication of the EPIC, but it's a legacy issue, and now they are trying to address this issue, and they assured the nation and also the political parties which are objecting and raising this specific point that even if you have a duplicate EPIC number, but only the voter can cast their vote only at the place where they are registered as a voter. So there's no question of any duplication in the voting, and that's the assurance given by the Election Commission. Now they're also saying that since it's a legacy issue, they are going to address this issue, they are going to rectify it, and within 3 months this issue will be resolved. And also, sources are also telling us, Ankit, that as far as the issue of Murshidabad is concerned, these voter ID card, they were made during 2013. So that was the time when BJP was not in power. So it's very clear that this allegation that the BJP is trying to manipulate the voters list is not true.